How in the heck is it going, everybody? Hope you're all having a great day. First of all, I want to apologize that it has been, just about a week, 7, 8 days since our last video, but there is a good reason for it. As some of you may or may not know, we did spend a week down in Arkansas snow goose hunting. Didn't kill a ton of birds, didn't get skunked though. We killed 24 birds in 4 days, 4 hunts. First day we shot 6. Second day we shot 12, one of which was banded. First ever band. Super, super stoked. Can't wait for the bird to be on the wall back here, as well as this awesome new Hunters for Life sign. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Love it. Gonna have to get some more to give away, but this one is staying right there. Anywho, bird was banded in Nunavut, Canada, northern Canada, and migrated, banded in 2002, and they don't band birds until they're at least a year old. So 2001 to 2019, at least an 18, 19-year-old bird that flew from Nunavut, Canada to Louisiana, back and forth 19 times before it got shot by a blind man. Pretty remarkable story behind the band. In our experience, 3 trips going snow goose hunting, it seems like you're always guaranteed to at least see a bazillion birds that come nowhere near you, regardless of how many decoys you have, regardless of your speaker system, regardless of anything. A lot of our birds we were shooting at were 30, 40, 50 yards away, way up, not really even committing to the decoys, just making the mistake to fly close enough. And a lot of them were juvenile birds, a couple years old. This bird flew 5 feet from the ground straight at us, and pop, made it happen. First band, super, super stoked. But besides that, some of you may not have heard yet about the liberals and potentially the bunny huggers getting involved in YouTube rules. Have spent quite a few hours researching to not really find too much information. Watched Flair's video, learned a little bit from that one. Bobby Guy did a really good video explaining it. It's sounding like Flair has to jump through a lot more hoops because he has like 900,000 subscribers and we have like 12,000. He's got to go through and actually click, like, is there a firearm in this video? Is there this? Is there that? And it's sounding like the big scare was that you weren't going to be able to monetize videos that have firearms in them. And as you know from our other videos, I used to keep all of my firearms in this corner and on the other corner of the t-shirt shelf. Had to move them just in case. But what it is sounding like with the changes to YouTube is currently there are 3 million monetized YouTube channels. And pretty much what YouTube wants to do is limit that to the top 500,000 monetized YouTube channels, kind of trying to go like the Netflix, Hulu type route, make more of series from the creators and whatnot. So that freaked me out right away. Right off the bat, I'm like, okay, there's only 3 million. I'm probably 2,999,999. But went to socialblade.com, looked at the rankings. It turns out that this channel is actually ranked 590,000 out of the 3 million monetized channels, which is pretty crazy because I would have never even thought that we would have been even close to that. We don't want you guys to worry, though. Obviously, by looking at that, we're hunters for life, so we hunt. Bow and arrows, shotguns, rifles, traps, whatever it may be, we harvest and kill things. Flair's video, that one video titled Why I'm Leaving YouTube, which is probably one of the most clickbait titles. I have nothing against the kid. I love his videos, have a lot of respect for him. Probably one of the most clickbaited titles ever. His whole thing was he's a lot better at editing videos, so he obviously puts a lot more time into editing his videos than we do. He didn't think it was worth it for him to make the videos if he wasn't going to make money from it, which, to each their own. I can understand where he's coming from. As far as Bobby Guy Films goes, he is a hugely successful hunter. Kills tons of geese, tons of ducks, pigeons, crows, tons and tons of stuff. his whole theory, and this is the one that I can relate to the most, is his take was, because he doesn't have to jump through all the hoops that Flair does, and he has like 72,000 subscribers, something like that, and gets a lot more views than we do. His whole thing was, I don't remember exactly how he said it, but something along the lines of, I'm pretty much going to hunt until YouTube tells me that I can't. And that's kind of the approach that we're going to take. But anywho, like I said earlier, there's not, at least I couldn't find that much information on the new YouTube changes. So if anybody has anything to add to this, drop down in the comment section. Help each other out. On a different note, haven't ice fished since we've been back from Arkansas, which is okay. I'm starting to get a little bit twitchy about it, but it's okay because we have been doing ice fishing related topics. I think it'll be our 5th Fishing for Freedom event, and sadly probably the last one for the season. We're doing a big veterans, kids, disabled people, people that have never been ice fishing, people that don't have the gear and want to do it. Pretty much a fishing day for anybody and everybody that wants to come along. March 16th, Munising Bay, Michigan. Never fails. I don't get a phone call all day until I sit down at the computer. But anywho, we've been doing a ton of fundraising. So thank you so much for everybody that has given us donations. We're just about where we need to be. So anybody that would like to make a donation, huntersforlife.com, link down in the description. Goes through PayPal. Super simple. Had a little bit of a freak out, to say the least. The original plan was we were going to get the Otter large sled, the biggest sled that Otter makes, and the highest quality sleds, in my opinion. We were going to get a hitch for it, a cover, the Hyfax runners, and then we were going to have 2 Clam Escape thermal 6-sided 12x12 pop-up ice shelters. Got a hold of Clam. They were willing to give us VIP pricing discount through the nonprofit. Filled out the form. They were supposed to get a hold of us in a couple days. Needless to say, a week or so went by. So called them, come to find out that they were completely sold out. The guy's like, oh yeah, I've been meaning to call you, but we're sold out. Sorry. Can't do anything. We make all our shanties in the fall. We make all our stuff in the fall. When it's gone, it's gone. Lost a lot of respect for Clam. Currently at this moment, I don't own anything from Clam, and needless to say, in the future, I will own nothing from Clam. Talk to Otter customer service, the nicest people. Tough to get a hold of, but when you do, the nicest people in the world. The big thing was I was in Gander Mountain, or Gander Outdoors, last Sunday. They had the Otter large sled. They had a hitch. They had Hyfax runners. They had a cover. And I figured that they would be there for a while. So Wednesday comes around, this last Wednesday. I call Gander to, have them set aside everything so I could come pick it up. Just spend a quick $500 at Gander. Turns out they had a sled, no hitch, no runners, and no cover. So okay, well, I'll just call Otter. Called them up. Turns out Otter is completely out of hitches. Checked with all of their dealers in Michigan and Wisconsin, Minnesota, all around. They're all completely out. Call Cabela's, ask them if they have a hitch. Guy literally just laughs at me before he tells me no. So at this point, I'm like, okay, well, worst case Ontario, I'll MacGyver something together. But luckily, Northwood's down in Pinconning, or Pinconning, that's how you say it. It's a weird city, but an awesome store. Anywho, called them. Turns out they had a hitch for an older sled that Otter didn't make. So called Otter customer service again. Found out that hitch will work with that sled. So ordered a hitch and ordered Hyfax runners and a seat from Otter, a cushion seat that goes into the sled, because we do have some people with disabilities that it takes them a rather long time and is rather painful for them to get onto the back of the snowmobile, and honestly not the safest way to do it. So now we can put them in a comfortable chair in the sled and take them out, put that on silent, take them out safely to the ice. So we got that coming from Otter. They gave us also a discount code through the nonprofit, which was awesome. Got the sled from Gander Mountain, didn't get any discount there. Got the hitch from Northwoods. All of that should be here hopefully pretty soon. But anyway, back to the whole Clam being sold out part. This was after I'd already placed the order with Otter. So now I'm starting to freak out a little bit at this point, thinking, okay, we got all these people coming up. I've already spent all this money, and now I don't even have shanties to keep these guys warm. Went back on Otter's website, found out that they have an Otter, I believe it's the Otter Resort Thermal. I believe it's pretty much the same thing, 6-sided, 12 by 12, higher quality in my personal opinion than clam shanties. But the thing was, I'd already used my code that I could only use once a season. So now I'm sitting here like, oh my God, now I have to pay full price for things. Credit card's only got so much left on it. But luckily called our buddy Kyle down at The Bait Shop. That's what's called The Bait Shop down in Waterford, Michigan. And through them, we were able to get 2 of these otter pop-up shelters at dealer cost. So only ended up spending like, I think, $40 more than I would have going through Clam. So all in all, it is going to work out. I know this video has kind of been all over the place, but what to expect from this channel, as well as from the Hunters for Life TV channel, as well as from just from all of us. Through next week, you will be seeing our Arkansas snow goose videos. If they get demonetized, so be it. We really want to share our experience with you, especially the banded bird. We are working on some sponsorship deals. That's kind of what Flair did with his coyote hunting video after his why he's leaving YouTube video, is he got sponsored by, I believe, ButcherBox, or I believe it was ButcherBox. Pretty much they paid him to advertise a product in his video. Sadly, we don't have the, I guess, the credibility as much credibility as the Guggen Squad people do. So we're not going to get big time sponsors. So it's not the end of the world. Even if we have a demonetized video, we want to share it with you. Actually fishing a ice fishing tournament tomorrow on Horseshoe Lake up here in Gwinn. Hopefully going to win. Have caught some pretty nice fish on the lake. Have figured it out pretty good, but haven't been out there in a while, unfortunately, and been super busy. Did not get a chance to scout. And then pretty much just getting everything in line for our March 16th Fishing for Freedom event, Munising Bay. We're going to meet on Sandpoint Public Access. If you guys are interested in coming, shoot us a comment or a message on Instagram, Facebook, email, pretty much everything. You'll pretty much be able to get a hold of us on everything but Snapchat. I've kind of gotten away from the whole Snapchat thing. That's about all we got. If you made it this far in this ramble of a video, thank you so much for your support. Give us a thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever you're feeling. Leave a comment. We love talking with you guys. We know you all already have subscribed to this channel, but if you haven't subscribed to the new Hunters for Life TV channel, the link is down in the description. That is where we show you videos of our strictly Hunters for Life related activities, when we're actually taking people out and helping them by taking them fishing or hunting or whatever it may be. Anywho, we're going to stop rambling on. Have to go watch some sled dog races up here in Marquette in a little while, but hope you guys enjoyed. Hope that was informative, even though it was a little bit all over the place. Until next time, happy adventures.